to kick this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, check. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, come on. Hit. Let go. Let go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ready.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Call the double.
Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A toss now to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Get it. Ready.
Eckler is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready, go.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. Tua off the play fake. That one's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They motion the tight end over. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Along the sideline past midfield. Along this sideline inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins tie it in the final minute of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. All right, the 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. That's caught. Devon Achane gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's brought down for a loss. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Dolphins 1st down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
20 TX.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Right here. 20 TX.
2 and out from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Motioning left is their running back. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go, set.
Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Commanders again for 2 here. Throwing now, Daniels. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, kid. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
One last play before the break.
Come 19! Come 19! Come on, come on. Hit!
Throwing it just before halftime. Cut near the goal line. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, here's Tua. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And in for the Miami touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
19, 60 Eagles,
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Working quickly here. Staying with Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Go! Say, hey!
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Able to hit Robinson, complete. On the move, past the 40. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it! Ready?
He's back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He gets 6 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Robinson on the inside give. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them in.
And that's a Washington touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
Let's go now.
He's throwing for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2. Back to throw. He has it. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. 65 cat.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Works the sideline inside the 35. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Commanders again for 2 here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 49, Dolphins 37. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.